Hi, if you don't know me, I'm Justy. I'm originally from New York, and then I lived in San Francisco for 8 years. And now I've become something of a slowmad again, which is a new word I've recently learned. I am nomadically looking for my new home, and who knows, maybe I will never stay in one place for that long. Maybe that's just how I'm made. However, even with moving around, I can still feel home inside myself, and that's part of what I've been cultivating. So I can always feel at home and feel at peace and be at ease in my surroundings and with myself. So today I asked my friend, what would you like to hear me talk about that would be useful? And she said, how to find peace. So I said, that is a great subject, and it actually has been like my biggest desire recently is really peace, more than a lot of other things. Just wanting peace. Can't explain why, not that anything bad or warlike happened, just that deep, heartfelt desire. So what are a few of the things that I found help me to cultivate inner peace and help me to keep inner peace? Well, the first question that comes up is it really an inside job? Because people say, you can pick up and move somewhere else, but you're still going to have yourself there. So yes, I agree that it is an inside, quote, job, but I also do feel that the environment that we place ourselves in can really be a factor in finding inner peace. The environment such as the city I live in, the job I'm doing, and of course the people who are in my surroundings and in my world and in my conversations, and who are, just play a big role in my life at any given time. And a lot of you know I did leave my job in San Francisco. It was a kind of an ambitious or sort of pressured sales job, and it's an expensive city that takes a certain income in order to even afford a studio apartment. So I gave that up, and I did want peace. I did want peace. And so I came to, the ocean of Costa Rica on the Caribbean, and I did find some peace. But of course, the external environment is part of it. It's not the only thing. Some other things that I found, slowing down. And I'm not saying that you haven't already thought of these. I'm just going over what has been important for me. Slow down. Slow down more than I thought. Get less done in a day than I thought. Get more sleep than I would have thought. Meditate longer. Allow myself to meditate, even for hours. I did that in Costa Rica. I went to sound healing. I went to yin yoga. I went to, energy healing, etc. And I also did it on my own. I didn't just go to people, but it did help to go with other people who were willing to surrender to that amount of time for those kinds of inward journeys, so to speak. So really slowing down, having lower expectations of what I'm going to accomplish, slowing down even in the pace that I'm walking. Those all have given me some amount of peace. Another thing I found is eliminating stimulants from what I'm taking in every day. I used to drink coffee every day. It used to be diet soda. Before that, it was chocolate. Then there was green tea, very healthy, and other things as well. So, those have all been eliminated. And at first it was difficult and uncomfortable and kind of painful and kind of boring and kind of depressing. But I was able to move through that jungle, cut my way through those withdrawals and those detoxes and adjustments. And now my nervous system is just at a more easeful pace because I'm not constantly triggering it into fight or flight, roller coaster up, roller coaster down. Because of course, whenever I would take a stimulant, there would always be the crash or the down. Or I would need to bring myself down with a cigarette. Back in the day, I used to smoke tobacco, or alcohol. We're all nervous and jumpy, so we're going to have a cocktail. I did that too. A lot of things I used to do before you knew me. before I was ever on YouTube. But you know, it's made a difference. My whole nervous system is just more even keeled, and I don't find it boring anymore. I actually like it. I savor it in a certain way. So you know, there are certain techniques that have certainly helped to have more inner peace. And then on a deeper level, I feel that there is something that I've cultivated, which I would call trust. Trust in life, trust that life is inherently good and has my highest good as an end. Now that sounds like maybe there's God up in the sky controlling it. I don't know about any of that, but there's something about falling into the arms of life and trusting life. Right behind me there's this huge old tree. See, I'll turn around, maybe you can see it. And it just showed me itself right as I was saying that. And I'm standing behind one too. You know, these trees, these have been here for so long, and they hold me, you know. This huge deep lake, Lake Atitlan, and the huge volcanoes, they just remind me of the long-term nature of life, and being able to fall into the arms of nature has helped me to trust the goodness of life. And we could argue about this, but this is just what's helped me. I have cultivated for myself a kind of a higher power that has my back. And, you know, time has shown me that even when I was scared, even when I was nervous, even when I didn't trust myself, there was something and someone that had my back. And I'm still standing today. So that gives me an inner peace. When you're moving around the way I am and traveling, and also if I don't have that much extra money in my pocket, which has happened in my travels, I could sometimes feel nervous. I make my plans, but I'm not sure if they're going to work. You know, we like to have control as humans. We really like to be in control. I used to really like to be in control. I feel that I've gotten more used to not being in so much control, that it's going to be good, even with outcomes that I don't know about. Like right now where I'm staying, all of a sudden the dorm is full. It was empty when I came last week. Now it's full. And now it's like Grand Central Station. Everybody's coming in and out, not just the people who are staying in the room. And I decided I really wanted my own room. But when I first came here, I wasn't sure if I could do it, if I had the funds for it, blah, blah, blah. Well, it just seems that I do. And it just seems that room 5 is available. So, you know, I could just relax a little bit and just enjoy, like, the way it is. And if it wasn't available, then I would just enjoy all the company in my dorm. I don't know if this is expressing inner peace, but this is what is coming to me. It's like somewhat of being in the moment, somewhat of accepting what it is and enjoying the aspects of it that are enjoyable, maybe finding some humor in it, and the spider on the wall, and the women jumping and giggling to try to get him out of the cabin. You know, these things have humor. So that's what I have about how to find inner peace. And I do also want to say that having some people in my life who know me, the authentic me, the old me, the new me, having some of those people, the people who have my back, that's really important for having inner peace. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. What gives you inner peace? How do you find inner peace? Not just something that gives it to you. How do you find and arrive at peace? Ciao, Bellas. See you soon.